Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Last episode, we built this lovely dock here and made room for the ship to finally come in. And yeah, a few other things as well. Now, since the ship is actually here, yeah, we've got some new people. Yeah, quite a bit new people too. So this boat has come from pretty far away, and these people are looking for a new home because their old home was destroyed. Yeah, these people came from far, far, far from the west, and apparently their old home was destroyed from barbarian hordes that just, they were relentless, and they didn't have enough defenses to take it on. You know, I do have to say, the more I've explored around a bit, I have noticed a lot of towns that are just completely abandoned or destroyed for that matter. Yeah, it really seems once a town gets to a certain size, it just attracts too many barbarians and they're destroyed. But of course that's not going to happen to us. Of course we've got all of our lovely walls everywhere and our guard towers and barracks, and yeah, I feel like we have a pretty sizable military to where we could probably handle most threats that come our way. Morning, soldiers. So what I'm thinking today is we need to start building some houses because some of these guys, some of these new people, they actually want to stay. Some of them want to go, they just want to get restocked and sit along their way. But yeah, for the ones that want to stay, we need room for them. And yeah, we need to start doing some house upgrades. Walking around, checking out these houses. Yeah, we're still at level 3 for most of them. Level 3. Level 3. Level 3 as well. Okay, yeah, lots of stuff at level 3. Okay, let's start working at getting this stuff all up to level 4. And yeah, we'll make some room for a lot of these people. Alrighty, let's get to work. Alrighty, with the builders occupied with building the new houses, and with our new colonists content for now, I think we have a little bit of time to work in the factory. So coming in here, I think this next module, what we're going to do is brass sheets and copper sheets. So believe it or not, copper and brass sheets both have a few uses, and yeah, I want to get these knocked out. So we'll probably do another twofer here, just like we did up there with the gold and the iron. Yeah, we'll just probably build the same thing down here. Now that module up there was actually super easy to build. I mean, yeah, it's pretty easy to smash sheets. So this thing is going to take very little effort. And there we go. Got this module here built up, which is the same as the one up there. So sheets just come in here, get smashed, and then go into there. Now, I just realized a problem with this thing, and that's that copper and brass, of course, are not renewable. Yeah, we can see we only got like 37% brass over here, and I don't want to keep running this thing until it drains all our brass. So yeah, that's not going to be good. What I want to do is put a couple threshold switches on these two vaults and be able to tell it, okay, that's enough, let's turn off. Okay, so the problem here is there's no off switch for this module setup. So I've got to do the same thing I did over there for that module and put the threshold switch here because we, of course, don't want to drain our brass and copper supply too much. It's not like we need a ridiculous amount of sheets. And since copper and brass are not very well renewable, at least the brass isn't, I got to put a couple threshold switches here, and I can set those like stupid low. Probably something like, yeah, probably like 5%. Something like that. It can make it as it needs it, so that's fine by me. I'll do 10%. That should do it. Okay, so once that turns on, so if I switch that over, that turns that on and shuts that off. So that way we don't have to go ridiculous with the amount of brass and copper sheets. Okay, those two modules are pretty much done. I just need to, get all the material coming in here, and yeah, we're ready to start smashing. Well, just when I got the module working, I ran out of copper, so gotta go mining to get some more copper really quick. And would you look at that, we finally got some copper flowing in. There we go. Copper sheets have been acquired. Our brass sheets have actually long since turned off. Again, I've only got this set for like 10%, so yeah, we're gonna make them as needed. I don't want to use up too much copper since it is such a limited resource. All that's left is to link this. And there we go. Looking good. Alright, that's another module complete. Man, the mining has been tough for these types of resources. I mean, I've been clearing out humongous areas just to get the few resources that these modules need. It's been absolutely crazy. I just wish there was a more renewable way to get zinc and copper in the create mod, but oh well, it's looking good now. I think we're pretty well stocked up. I don't think a lot of the future modules are going to need it. I'm just going to need like these copper sheets for stuff like pipes and whatnot, and the copper tanks as well. So, okay, looking good, looking good. Alrighty, now since we got our copper sheets and brass sheets done, the next module here I want to work on is going to be the copper tanks. So obviously we've got the vaults done, and now I need fluid tanks. So fluid tanks are actually made the same way as we make the vaults. So that's pretty good. We've already got the barrels being made, and now we've got the copper sheets being made. So I pretty much need to copy this design here, this vault module, and bring it over there. I am going to make it a little bit different, but yeah, most of it's going to be the same. So these copper tanks are not actually going to be used in a lot of recipes. So this is just going to be pretty much for myself. So I'm not going to make a massive storage there. I'm just going to, you know, the bare minimum kind of a stuff. Okay, get you there. Okay, got our 2 item vaults in there. So this is where I'm going to change things up a bit. Normally I put the fans on the bottom and blow air up and push items up, but since we actually have this rail up here going at half speed, at least it was for the top, I gotta double check and make sure that this rail actually still is half speed. That'll save us on some power. I mean, with all the modules pretty much full and off right now, it's not like I'm hurting for power anymore. If all these modules were to turn on, I'd probably run out of power pretty quick. I've been watching our meter here, and it's been hovering right around 20-25%, so that's just kind of like all standby power and stuff like that. But still, I would still like to be a little mindful of our power situation. Okay, put some of these up here. You know what, I don't know how high I'm gonna go. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, and 2, 3. Okay, there's our crafters. Connect them up across, so that way they can share inventory. Okay, this one can probably be copper there and copper there. Put ourselves a chute here. This one, oops. This one here could be a chute to there, and then a hopper to there. Okay, belt those two. And then we just put our fans here. There we go, and there we go. Okay, that's looking good. I know I've mentioned before, but fans can actually pull items upwards, though. Yeah, that's all looking good. So now we just need to wire all this up, and we should be ready to go. And there we go. That should be the last one. It's going in. Uh-oh. Missed one. I think we're good now. Why are you not feeding in? Oh, it's probably just got to fill up that hopper. Okay, that works. Yeah, this hopper has to completely fill up. Then it'll overflow to there. Then it'll hit that, and then we should be making our fluid tanks. Uh-oh. Don't like that. Oh, there it goes. Perfect. All right, it is working good. Okay, I think that is all done. Yeah, so our bottleneck here is going to be the copper sheets. So I should probably increase our copper sheet production because those are coming down the line one at a time. And that's not ideal. I think I just have my threshold so low. Yeah, see how low it is? I could probably bring that up a little bit. We're going to use copper sheets a little bit. Bring that up to, and right about there. Okay, yeah, now since we have copper again. Okay, that is another module pretty much done. Just got to fix you and add this. So I'm thinking I can still turn this thing off by locking that funnel. Hopefully these autocrafter won't just start spewing it around on the ground. I'm hoping that's not the case, but I guess we will see. Oops, clear the position. I guess we should just try it out. So let's rotate that, lock that up, and those are just going to lock up like that. So that works. That's a good locking system. Okay, so I don't need a ridiculous amount of these things. This is a big vault for the items that we're making. I don't know, 40%? Let's just do that. Flip that back around, and we're good to go. Okay, that's another module done. Looking good. I like it. You know, with the absolute stupid amount of mining that we've been doing, we've kind of been getting a little overwhelmed with experience here. I mean, look at this. Look at this chest. This is ridiculous. Each one of these blocks of experience is 9 of these nuggets. And yeah, we are overwhelmed, and it's starting to go into our overflow here. Ooh, we're even getting a ridiculous amount of gunpowder too. I think that's from all of the zinc that we're mining. Oh, it's from the tuff too, I think. I don't know. It's coming from somewhere. But yeah, the experience we've been getting from mining has been ridiculous. So I don't want this stuff to go to waste, so I'm thinking we need to put it into our giant experience tank over here. Now, unfortunately, this tank is pretty full. I mean, I could probably extend the tank up a little bit, but yeah, I'm not quite sure. I think the best thing to do is to switch out some thresholds here. I'm going to bring this thing way down to, like, I don't know, 50? And we'll bring this down to, yeah, let's do like 30. That's more than enough experience. This is probably more experience than I'll ever use in this playthrough. So it probably doesn't even matter anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a way for the experience that gets mined to bypass our storage system, and it's going to get a new storage vault over here, and then it's going to drop down to our experience maker over here, and it's just going to fill this thing up. Now, I need to get rid of some of this experience first, so, well, might as well not let it go to waste. A pretty good dent. And we got quite a bit of levels too. Let's see if we can make it an even 240. Oh, yeah, we got it. Okay. Alrighty, so I already got a way that I'm thinking of to do this. So I've got a new threshold switch here, and this one's set pretty high, so only when it gets up to like 100%, that's when it's going to shut off. But I'm going to have the experience maker machine, the one that uses silverfish, set for like 50%. So that way, if we get anything less than 50%, that thing's going to kick off, but it's going to stop pretty early, so that way I still have room in this vault for the stuff that I mine up. I'm not sure if that made sense, but here we are over here. So this is obviously where it gets drained. I put 2 of them just in case this one gets overwhelmed too quickly. It can cross over to here and drain over here. So that is all fine. Now I've got this wireless link here, and that's set to being live right now. So that should be, yeah, so it's blocking off the hopper and preventing it from letting out. This hopper is going to let out onto the belt, and believe it or not, it does work like that. And once this hopper unlocks, it'll start sending experience that way. See? It's getting drained in here and going in there and sending off on its way. And then once the threshold's hit, that'll turn back on and then, well, turn off the hopper. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to grab the experience from way up here I'm going to get it coming off of this belt, and then I'm just going to run chutes all the way down to here. Maybe put a small vault down here to hold a bit of it. And yeah, I think we'll call it a day with that. Okay, all of that set up. Experience is going to get stolen off the belt there. Go down the chutes all the way down here. Kind of a weird roller coaster ride, and goes down here, gets sent into that hopper, which gets sent onto those belts and sent into here. So I also, I probably could have just sent the belt. I probably could have just sent the hopper into one of these drains. That would have worked just fine. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't do that, but anyway, here we are. Now, one thing to note is you have to have a way to shut off this hopper, because if you were to just shoot it into this drain right here, it'll start kicking off the side and it'll make a huge mess. So, yeah, it's got to shut off somehow. Okay, let's stress test this thing. Here we go. Put all that in there, and I've got more. Get all of that. I'll probably just leave one behind just for emergencies. And take as much of that as I can. This is my chest that goes to the factory, so it gives me a nice way when I have too much bulk material. I could just send it to the factory for mass storage. So that's what that little chest is for. Then it drops down here. Oh, gotta go through the mess. Drops down there. Oh, we've got some stuff coming in from our silo tower. Going up there. Goes over here. Gets taken off the belt. And gets sent down here. Perfect. Everything's looking good. Yeah, another little project done. So that's good. I like completing little stuff like this, Whenever you see something's kind of a mess, just get it cleaned up. Okay, good. Now, I just got a note that our colonists are actually done. Done with all the level 4 houses. So, let's go take a look. Okay, level 4 houses right here. I'm still impartial to the red roofs. I like the black roofs better. I thought this one would turn to black, but I guess not. I forgot which version of the house. There's like 3 versions of houses in this build style. So, yeah. I mean, not too many changes, just, upgraded blocks and whatnot, and of course more beds. This place is amazing here. Okay. Wait, how many beds are in here? I see 1, 2. There's only 2 beds in here. Oh, that's right. There's another side to this house. That's right. It's like a duplex or something. Interesting. Okay, so there's 2 sides to this. 3. Oh, there's a staircase. 4. Okay, 4. Yeah, we're at level 4. That makes sense. Okay, good. Now, I'm not going to go through every house in detail, but I'm just going to kind of breeze through them. I really like this style too. It's interesting. It's got like a little backyard to it, and yeah, I don't know. It's just different. But yeah, coming in here, I feel sorry for whoever has to sleep under the stairs. Probably Harry Potter or someone. Coming up here, nice little loft area. I like it. And yeah, like the master bedroom over here. It's a very open plan. Interesting. Also got this house across the street done as well. And these 2, they're the same style. Now, I like how when you mirror these 2 together, they kind of create like a conjoined courtyard over here. It's pretty interesting. Oh, and this is a new room up here. So this little area here, yeah, that's a new bedroom. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and an attic too. Oh, with 2 more beds. Nice. Then, of course, we got these 2 houses done. And another house over here. Okay, looking good. Now, it looks like I already did these houses in a level 4 at some other time. I don't know when I quite did it, but it wasn't today. So there should be 1, 2, 3 houses underground here, and another house over here as well. This one got upgraded as well. Oh, there is, oh, that's right. I did add a couple more areas. This should be, okay, I added a new guard tower here. That was actually between episodes, and I also added a new house in here because I was low on colonists. So yeah, this one's here as well. This one's just kind of in the wall. Yeah, and I also forgot to mention that between episodes as well, I added another guard tower here under the wall just to kind of protect this area. I know I was trying to figure out a way to put a guard tower right here, but I think that works out good. It's nice and hidden so that way it doesn't block the view. And I also added another guard tower over here, kind of like the troll under the bridge, I guess. But yeah, it's tucked away right. How did that sheep get in here? That took some major wondering to get in here. Oh, these sheep are crazy. You know, I went through all that hard work of getting all these villagers here and breeding them up and to make a good show of this boat, but they're all gone. I don't understand why they keep disappearing. I've got 2 in the water over there, 2 in the water over here. A couple of them are actually stuck under here. And then a bunch more decide to defect across the water. I guess they're going home. They don't like our colony. Look at these guys. Look how far out they are. There's another one over here. This is crazy. Anyway, goofy villagers aside, I'm sure glad that we got our level 4 houses done and ready to go, and anyone that wants to stay can stay. I'm still not sure what these people were running from, and yeah, I have definitely seen proof of it around with all the abandoned colonies out there. But I'm sure we'll probably figure that out on a later episode. Anyway, we definitely got a lot done today, and yeah, looking forward to getting more done tomorrow. If you guys have been enjoying this series so far, please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.